Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Jackie Aina recently called out Fashion Nova for not having enough diversity. She had also included screenshots of messages she had had with a former model of their company who had basically been ditched by Fashion Nova. From what she had said, it sounded like it was for racist reasons. Apparently when she was modeling for them, she had no idea she was being paid significantly less than other influencers who had the same amount of followers as her. One of the first things Jackie Aina had tweeted was a screen recording of how long it took her to scroll through Fashion Nova's Instagram page before she could find a model on the darker spectrum. So here's what Jackie Aina had to say. This was from a girl who used to model for Fashion Nova. I asked for permission for this post. When I talked about their diversity problem in a video earlier this year, they quickly started posting darker skinned girls on their Instagram to cover their tracks. This is why I don't get too excited too quick. First off, I want to say a big congratulations on all of your success, and thank you for being a voice for young black women such as myself who are trying their hardest to promote black/African beauty and talent. I came across your video on Fashion Nova and noticed my image in your video. I'll send it below this message. I wanted to tell you thank you because working with Fashion Nova has honestly made me feel even more depressed than I already am. Just a brief description for you. I was contacted to do paid promotions with them, which was fine for me, but then there was one picture of me that they posted which everyone went crazy over, which I'm also thankful for many reasons. However, after a while I noticed they would on-post me. At first I felt like I was representing for all black women, but then I realised out of the millions of black women promoting for them, it shouldn't just be me, because there are way more of us who have even better style than I do. Now I'm assuming that after you posted your video, due to the comments under my pictures, they contacted me asking if I wanted to become an official model for them, for their website/commercials they had. I was honestly so excited at the time because I was oblivious and genuinely thought they wanted me to be their sole representation. However, when all the comments about your video had gone down a little bit, they contacted me basically saying they don't need me anymore because they put their model search on a halt. For me it was fine, although I was just a little bit torn, but I know there are always bigger and better opportunities. However, they since stopped showing gratitude towards my mental state, and I later learned that they were paying me way less than other influencers who were working for them. I really felt cheated, and unfortunately still have a contract with them, so I have to finish my last few posts, otherwise I have to pay them back the money they sent me. This message is way longer than I intended, so please forgive me, but this is basically to say that I really appreciate you for bringing their blatant racist, colourist ways to light. After this, I will never work with them again, after how they've treated myself and many other small black influencers who are worth just as much, if not more than other influencers. I really do hope that I can get out of this contract with them ASAP so that I can move on to bigger and genuine brands. You are a huge inspiration. P.S. They never put it on halt, by the way. They hired more white, Latino, racially ambiguous models, and seeing that genuinely made me feel less than. Jackie had tweeted, disappointed but not surprised, and honestly completely over it. They know who their demographic is. Look how often they post on the Shade Room. And best believe I told her, and also any of you out there listening, please don't ever put your self-worth into these brands who don't value you simply because you don't fit a standard. You are not the problem, they are. You do not need to be racially ambiguous to be beautiful. Actually, I don't know what is wrong with most of these fashion brands, but a lot of you are for some reason afraid of posting dark-skinned black women, and it shows. Bad. A fan had replied, I worked for a fast fashion company as their marketing director. The owner refused to hire black models as much as I pushed. And when it came to dark-skinned influencers that became ambassadors, she wouldn't pay most and didn't even give discount codes to them. In other news, Jackie Aina had also recently exposed some of her fans alongside Alyssa Ashley on Twitter, who, when they apparently meet them, ask for photos and then begin to record them like they're objects. Alyssa Ashley went off on Twitter and Jackie Aina joined in with her experience. Alyssa tweeted, asking me for a photo and then begging to record me has got to be the most irritating thing. Please, at least tell me beforehand that it's a video so I can be freaking prepared. Please, I hate being caught off guard, I'm already awkward as hell. I'm such a simple person, also really chill. To me, telling someone you're about to start recording them is like a decency thing. I don't even like when friends start randomly recording. A fan had replied, once you're a public figure, that's the thing you should expect. So you better be ready every time you're stepping out. Alyssa replied, yeah, no, I should expect people to be decent. Alyssa had then tweeted, when is Mercury out of retrograde? Great, you mean to tell me I have 2 more weeks of this shit? Jackie Aina had responded to Alyssa Ashley's tweet by saying, I really don't like this. Someone did this to me at a Sephora register while I was checking out last week, but without asking. I had to cover my debit card so it wasn't recorded. It's just common courtesy to ask for a photo before shoving a camera in someone's face. Unless I'm at an event, then please snap away. A fan had replied, this is super unprofessional, oh my god. Jackie had said, damn, my bad, I wasn't trying to come off that way, just saying when you're doing regular day-to-day things, it's easy to be caught off guard when someone just puts a phone in your face without asking. The fan had responded, no, not you, the person behind the register who filmed you is unprofessional. Jackie had replied, oh, I got you. Yeah, I think she was on a break, so she just walked right up to me while I was paying, and it was kind of awkward because all the other employees were super chill and helpful even though they knew me. Sometimes people don't GAF about you, they just want their pic. The fan had replied, oh god, I don't get how people can invade other people's privacy like that. Can you imagine if she got a decent video of your card? Oh my god, that would have been crazy. What are your thoughts on all this? Let me know in the comments. In more news, Kim Kardashian has recently received backlash after she had told James Charles that she was channeling him in a recent beauty video. She had started off the video by saying, hey sisters. Now of course James Charles noticed and replied, coming for my brand I see mom. Kim had tried to tell James in a tweet that it was meant to be a shout out as she told him, this was for you sister, I was channeling you. However, her fans weren't convinced that she meant it in a nice way and thought it had something to do with Kim K taking the piss out of James after his huge controversy with ex-BFF Tati Westbrook. Whilst other fans were pissed that she was even mentioning his name. Don't channel him, Kim. Take his brand. Cancel him once and for all. Honey, please, you do enough charity work as it is. Lastly, Laura Lee had a little inspirational pep talk in one of her latest Instagram stories, telling people to be careful with what they say to each other on the internet because words can kill. If you didn't already know, her racist tweets arose last year and she was one of the most hated beauty gurus on the internet. So if anyone knows about hurtful words and comments, it's her. And she referred to a popular Netflix documentary about a murder that happened recently that had to do with some evil texts. Here's what she had to say.
Guys, have you seen the documentary on HBO? It's like, I Love You, Now Die. It is so insane. Me and Ty finished it last night. It's only 2 episodes long and is about a girl whose boyfriend was committing suicide, and like over text messages she was like, do it, kill yourself. It's like really intense and gut-wrenching and crazy because they read all the text messages she sent him. It's insane. So if you need something absolutely to blow your mind, watch it. It should also be quite eye-opening to people who leave people crazy DMs and write crazy text messages to people and think that they're invincible and like it's just a message, nothing can happen, because girl, stuff happens. I don't want to spoil the show for you, but it didn't end well. So, you know, be careful what you're writing people. Like, don't think on your burner account you can just send people crazy stuff, because this documentary was crazy.
That's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.